And a good morning to you. Love it when Mother Nature gives us a real cool shot here. This is our downtown camera. And once in a while, we get the seagulls landing there. You can see some of the seagulls, well, let's say, leaving their little present all across here on the concrete. But we got this guy or gal just kind of hanging there. And it's been there for a while for the most part. And looking good, really, for the day. So it's just hanging out. I don't know, maybe it's warm or whatever the case may be, because it's doggone chilly out there. We are cold for this morning. For as mild as the winter was, March has really allowed us to catch up a little bit on some of the traditional cold. These are actual temperatures. Now that they're about an hour old, but I don't think they've changed a whole lot. But look at this, Becky, 9 degrees in French Creek. It's March 30th. We are 2 days away from April, where we should have temperatures in the 20s, even near 30. But we are at 9 degrees at French Creek. A lot of teens here, very January like in most of the region. Crawford, Warren counties, similar temperatures, pretty solid in the teens to near 20. So, dress for cold air, dress for, winter, because it is winter out there. We have a cold high pressure system that is pretty much ruling the roost here. And that high will continue to, that'll be the dominant feature today. There's a front that gave us all the snow yesterday, and a couple of inches fell in the snow belts. Everything went almost true to form. It's always nice when the forecast timing actually is what you said it would be. And it's always hard to get the timing here. Fronts are easier to time than lake effect snow bands. And this one pretty much held true to form. Gusty winds and, some snow, mainly the grassy areas, though some of the roadways were a little slick earlier. And they may be slick for part of the morning. But overall, though, we're expecting some cold air for the day. And this is with full sunshine. We are not going to have temperature. We'll have temperatures barely getting above 40. And again, that's with full sun, relatively light winds at least for this March 30th. Now, winds go toward the southeast. That's a good wind direction to warm things up. A few showers trying to skirt Erie later tonight. But we'll probably bottom out temperature-wise this evening. Low 30s here in Erie, in the 20s inland. But we should be able to rise close to 40 here in Erie by daybreak, so that and above freezing on the inland side, so that whatever falls tomorrow morning will be in the form of rain, as you can see. Now, Futurecast showing us some good bands of rain coming through around midday. That's when the rain will be strongest, maybe even some rumbles of thunder. It'll tend to taper off later in the afternoon, but that southerly flow well in hand, so we're getting back well above normal tomorrow. And that will be the case even into Saturday morning. So Saturday, see some rain comes in early. And then as we head on through the day, here comes another batch. Winds go more west-southwest by probably midday Saturday. And here comes the colder air, even some light snow during the afternoon. So, looks like kind of a midday high that could hit 60, but then we fall into the mid-30s by the end of the day. Kind of like yesterday, just a little more spread out. The temperatures don't fall quite as quickly, and the snow shouldn't be as widespread. However, we kind of ran out of data time here, but you can see here over the Great Lake Erie in Ontario, some steadier bands that will be sliding through Saturday night, and we might even get a light accumulation, maybe similar to what we had last night. Not much in Erie, probably less than an inch, maybe a couple of inches in the belts before midnight, before it finally does indeed taper off. So that's kind of what we're looking at as far as the weather goes here. So as we check out the 7-day here, we have really a bouncing ball and we have some wide swings in temperature. Just want to see. I don't know. Is the normal high hit 50 yet? Let's see here. Go to the climate section of the Weather Service. Here's Cleveland. Here's Erie. Normal high is 49. Okay, so not quite 50. Of course, that was yesterday. Oh, no, that's this morning. Okay, so normal high is 49. We'll be about 10 degrees colder than that. So it will be significantly colder today than what we would expect. In the meantime, temperatures for tomorrow, mid 50s, looking pretty good there. And Saturday, a changeable day. We start out 50s, even near 60 through midday, perhaps 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Front goes by, temperatures fall quickly through the 40s and into the 30s by the end of the day. And there's a good chance to see some wet snow. Not a lot of accumulation, if any, on the pavement by the end of the day. But that next band that comes through Saturday night may give us about an inch or so of accumulation. That, along with the colder temperatures, really slicken up those roads. And we'll talk more on that tomorrow. But just be ready for some changeable air for Saturday night. On Sunday, keeping it dry, 43, back into the 50s on Monday, into the 60s for Tuesday and Wednesday. But if you think we are, finally done with the cold, no. I took a quick look at Easter, since many of you have plans, and we have plans ourselves. It's cold. It's looking cold. Now, it's way off. We have, a good, 11 days, I think, 11, 12 days. So things can change as far as timing. But if I were a betting man, though, it looks like it's going to be a colder Easter, and we might even get some light snow. We'll see how that goes there. But that's the way things have been going lately. This was a very up and down March, more down, definitely below normal. And April right now is usually, as March goes, so does at least the first half of April. So I have no reason to think that this bouncing ball won't continue into the first week or two of April, and maybe we'll stabilize after that. Okay, who do we have today? Not many here. Shelly, hello to you. 11, ouch, out there in the Corey area. Hello, Todd, good to see you. Bob and Sue out in Jacksonville. Nancy, good morning to you. Diane DeFalco, hello. Hello to Marion and Danielle out there in Mercer. Good to see you this morning. Not many people commenting today, and that's okay. You're allowed to take a break once in a while. And I'll be taking a break as well. So today, by the way, is National Pencil Day. And who doesn't like a good pencil? These pencil goes back to the stylus of ancient Rome, where they used a stylus and they used a piece of lead. And that pretty much was the case until about the 1500s, mid 1500s, when a large graphite quarry, stone, whatever, was found in England. And they found that graphite leaves a better mark than lead, not to mention it's a little safer, not as toxic. So we went to graphite, and that's kind of where we're at today. So the pencil, it got it really started to get its footing here in the United States in the late 1800s, though we started mass production as early as the War of 1812, okay? And Thoreau, the famous author, was also, I guess, a prolific pencil maker too. So good stuff there. Also, it is National Go Out and Take a Walk in the Park Day. Maybe not appropriate here in Erie with all the cold air, but also on our Facebook page. Where are your favorite places to go? We have so many places, not only here in Erie with Wintergreen Gorge and Asbury Woods and Frontier area and stuff like that, but all in the outlying areas. We have trails galore. Chautauqua County, Erie, Crawford County, all of Pennsylvania. What's your favorite one? If you want to let us know your favorite walking holes. Some people don't want you to know because they're kind of private. Such is the way. All right, everyone, take care of yourselves. Always good to talk to you. Let's do it one more time this week tomorrow. Enjoy.